Welcome back to Terrible at Fishing. Well, today we're going to talk about something kind of sobering when it comes to our local area. But we got to watch my bobblehead. All right, well, we're going to talk about some of the things I have been learning about the local area. Now, the Klamath River Reclamation Project, removing 4 dams, and it is the world's largest reclamation dam removal in history. It's interesting. The more research I do on this, and what the dams have done or not done to the local area. So, Klamath Lake, Upper Klamath Lake, there's 2 of them. One's pretty much, Lower Klamath is in California, is pretty much just a wetlands. But Upper Klamath is 25 miles long, 8 miles wide. And if you watched the real reason for dam removal, you will learn a lot about what's been happening to it over thousands of years, not mankind's fault. In fact, it's because of man's intervention that it has put Upper Klamath Lake on life support. And that's pretty much what's happened. If the dams never existed, we wouldn't have an Upper Klamath Lake. What we would have is a river that runs through it. And sometimes it would dry up because of drought, and it would be reestablished when drought would stop. But for 100 years, that lake outside my house has been on life support. So, a lot of people may think, well, do you want the lake or not? Well, the lake is pretty bad. If you look at the update, it is 25 by 8 miles. It is the largest lake in Oregon, but it's only 8 feet deep on average. What ends up happening is that the sediment comes in and it creates a false bottom that grows and grows and grows. And then because of drought, the water levels shrink, and so now you've got a very shallow lake in lots of areas. I mean, it's got some deeper parts, but not very deep. That's where you go fishing. But what ends up happening with the Williamson's River, the Wood River, and the other little tributaries up in the northern portion, they feed into it. What should have happened without mankind's intervention is that the lake would have disappeared. It would have become meadows and then riparian forests. So it would have, literally, if no dams were ever created, Upper Klamath Lake would be a forest with a river running through it. That's what would have happened. And that's what, nature would have taken its course. So, a lot of people may blame dams for this or that, but when it comes down to it, for thousands of years, the Upper Klamath has been going the way of many lakes that turn into meadows, that turn into forests. And basically, what has happened is that we have put it on life support. And unfortunately, because of the life support that it's been put on, it has created a toxic environment to a lot of species instead of evolving into another environment, another ecosystem. So it's actually quite interesting. You may have your views about, right or wrong. That's up to you. But nonetheless, the facts are the facts. And the more research I do about my local area here is that nature chooses its own course. Mankind just interrupts it. So, would a river running through a forest be a bad thing? I don't think so. I mean, I would miss the lake. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a big giant lake with a big giant island, which is, from what I heard, is for sale, but you can't build on it. So, I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys in the next video. Take care.